Hi guys,
Hello people,
I'm Milena,
Lola.
and we're starting Better Call Saul season 4. We're recently, like a few days ago, finished season 3. It's still fresh.
I didn't expect it at all. I mean, I did expect that he was gonna die when I saw their scene, and then Jimmy kind of lingered and the camera lingered back, and I was like, this seems ominous. Like, that's the first moment I was like, oh, Chuck is dying. But like throughout the season, I didn't
Yeah,
think
me
so.
neither.
Like, I didn't.
I'd be lying if I said it. I
I didn't
expected
think
it.
so.
Like it crossed my mind at some point. Like I said, it crossed my mind how tragic it would be if Chuck died. That that's gonna break Jimmy and he's gonna feel guilt for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
But like I didn't actually think that he was gonna die. It just like crossed my mind. You
Yeah.
know, like one of the main focuses of this show, it's been him and like his relationship with Jimmy.
Yeah.
Now that's gonna influence, in my opinion, Jimmy to cross on the Saul side.
We did talk about it like in the previous episode about how he might just be wanting to prove his brother right because his brother was telling him, I will have more respect for you if you just like embraced who you are.
I honestly think it will, and I can even see Jimmy trying not to feel anything.
Yeah.
Like I was thinking about it, if he's gonna break, and I thought maybe no. I mean, we'll see. But like maybe he's gonna try to feel nothing because of what was the last thing Chuck said to him. Like he literally told him, I never cared about you. I don't have any respect for you, and like I would have more respect if you were just honest with yourself and honest who you are.
And the worst thing is like that can never really be fixed because I mean, I don't believe Chuck meant it, but those still are the last words that Jimmy heard. It's never gonna be mended.
And it's not like they were good.
It's not like this is just like a fight that just happened. Like they were like, always like this is the thing that Jimmy is gonna believe.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it so much worse.
Yeah, that's so fucking sad in my opinion.
I mean, it's just honestly a tragedy. And it's a tragedy for Chuck's character. Like regardless, I really thought and I hoped that he was gonna be able to get help. I mean, he was getting help. He really was getting help. And then sort of a perfect storm happened with Howard and Jimmy and everything. And then it's just, it was the final straw that broke the camel's back. It's
not like he's not responsible for his actions, he is. But like it was so fucking sad to see him 2 episodes before that or 1 episode before that, being so happy and so hopeful, even though he's still been in a horrible place with his brother, but like he still had a job, and he still had friends, Howard, and he still had his firm and had something to hope about and to dream about, and to dream about having a party with his friends, playing music and all of that. And like 1 episode later,
it all falls down.
I
mean, that's exactly like what I wanted for Chuck's character when he was like talking to the doctor about how he wants to go back to his work and like have friends over and be able to play music. And I was like, thank you for not concentrating on Jimmy at all. Just because I think you, like, it's not good. Like, it's just you two need to, like, you're toxic to each other. I like that he was looking at something that wasn't Jimmy. Like, he was looking into himself. And I hoped that that would continue. But then he died. And so there's no fixing it now. I don't really look forward to seeing the aftermath with Jimmy. And
also Howard, in my opinion. Like I said, as much as I think Jimmy is gonna be cold, he's gonna pretend like he's not feeling anything. That's what I think. But I think Howard's gonna be completely opposite of that. And I just remember how, in my opinion, sad Jimmy was when he said, I can't change. That was fucking sad moment, in my opinion, because I don't know how to
quiet.
explain. Yeah.
Like it's also like he was talking to himself as well. I also want to say, like, the actor of Chuck, he did a phenomenal job. I mean, through this entire seasons. Yeah, like just what a phenomenal job he did in every episode. Like, still 305 is the best episode, and like just the way that he delivered that whole speech. Impeccable, honestly. What a good actor.
And somebody also commented in our comments, like on that 310 episode, like something like, again, this is what Jimmy does, meaning he, again, first time he tried to do a right thing, he went to his brother, he tried to make up with him, and look where it went. Like, Chuck was too, let's say, angry to make up with Jimmy. He didn't want to. Jimmy hurt him. Jimmy did all of that to the trial, and now Jimmy's sad, and Jimmy wants to fix things, and Jimmy feels remorse, and Chuck didn't wanna accept those apologies.
Which again, like, he didn't have to.
Exactly, but like
just now.
Chuck was fine-ish, I feel like, with his mental state before that moment, you know? He still didn't break. He still had an appointment in like an hour, and like
force himself to be better. Like, he was cooking,
and again, after that moment, so again, like after Jimmy did something, it is what happens with Chuck always. Like, is it a bad thing? Is it a good thing? You know, that's what triggers Chuck.
What a horrible thought to think, like, maybe if Jimmy just didn't try to fix it. Like, he came with the best of intentions, but like, if maybe he didn't try to fix it, then maybe Chuck wouldn't have been pushed over the edge, because that was the day that he got let off from work,
and
you know.
And like it's not it's not the first time Jimmy tries the right thing and ends up doing the wrong thing, you know.
I'm looking forward to seeing like what this season brings, especially because Jimmy and Chuck were such a big part of the show. So I want to see, like,
I think becoming Saul is gonna be what's gonna replace that.
I saw on Twitter that the next season is coming in spring of 2022, and it's gonna be like split in half.
That's sad, because that just means we're gonna have to wait.
See, I don't like it. I think we should just continue watching shows that are finished. We're gonna play this episode because this is episode 1 of season 4. I'm assuming it starts black and white.
It starts black and white. I'm so excited about that black and white.
What if we like see like Kim black and white? Could you believe?
No.
I mean, I know, I'm not expecting it's not gonna happen, but like, could you fucking imagine the shock I was feeling?
Black and white, yeah.
Cinnamon bun. Oh my god, he passed out the last time.
Honestly, don't remember. Oh my god. We're continuing immediately. What's on his ears? Is that
Olafeld, I guess. No, every time someone gets like dragged out in an ambulance, all I can think is that people are actually paying for the ambulance to take them to America. Like, that's the only thing I think of. Imagine paying for the fucking ambulance.
I'm so sorry. Would you mind?
Does he have insurance? Like,
It'll just take a moment. For some reason, this computer keeps kicking us back. Social security number again.
how good is the guy that's like making the false identities? Like,
531.
is something gonna come up?
That's the Pacific Northwest, right?
4.
What a punishment, actually, to be living in such fear all the time.
531008714.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait.
It's fine.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, it was just a...
I typed the letter O instead of a 0. I can't believe how stupid.
He was about to have a fucking heart attack, woman.
Yeah, it's going through now.
So it's okay.
Thank God.
Word mall, please.
Why mall? Where do you
We're
live,
going
boy?
back to work. What?
Albuquerque? Albuquerque, really? What?
I'll get out of here.
Oh fuck, who the fuck?
Could it...
Like, do the eyes not look like an actor to you? Like, I just need to see the face, it reminds me of someone.
Thanks.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was fucking locked.
Get the fuck out, continue.
Why is he not moving?
Is this
Okay, I mean, that's ridiculous. Why are you not leaving now?
Run.
But see, this could just be everyone being paranoid because
Yeah.
he can never live in peace
Yeah, maybe.
while he's on the run.
It could be that.
So it's just making you...
Okay. Because like if I got out of taxi and he didn't move, I wouldn't think twice about it.
Well, yes, because I mean, they're looking for like who their next ride is, like,
Yeah.
or something. I wouldn't like happen every fucking time. Like, I
Yeah,
wouldn't have thought about
literally.
it twice. The fucking ashes.
Oh my God. We're continuing right here.
Honestly, I kind of wish we didn't. I wish
We skipped like 2 months.
I would have skipped Jimmy finding out. Truly, Mesa Verde. I don't literally do that. Fuck off. Him starting the day off right before his life gets changed forever. He's looking for jobs. I want to kill myself now. I'm like, can we stop? Oh my god, I wish you two just move and never find out.
Hey, I'll trade you.
I can't even fucking drink the coffee, I feel sick.
It's important. I'll leave a message.
No,
Is it gonna be message?
You've reached Kim Wexler. Please leave a message.
Kim, it's Howard. I'm trying to reach Jimmy. If you would please let him know. I really need to talk to him. It's Chuck.
Jimmy, no.
Coroner.
Can't believe how much we didn't know about him when we watched Better Call Saul, Breaking Bad.
God, it's gonna be even worse that it was a suicide and not
He
just
said it started in the
accidental.
living room. Somehow one of the lanterns was knocked over, and then
How are you
The
gonna know
inspector
that it was a
says
suicide?
it was over fast.
I don't know.
Smoke inhalation, so he didn't
Huh?
suffer.
I don't know.
Me neither.
Yeah, they're gonna say that.
Like he saw him.
Everything electric is back there. The fireman didn't do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
He did that.
But he saw him literally 3 hours before that, and he was playing music
Well, that's
in
why
his
he's not
living
blaming
room.
himself. He came and
Yeah.
then Chuck lost
I
him.
mean,
Saw
he's
him
gonna blame
5
him
days ago.
5 days ago.
He was
Oh,
listening to
5.
jazz. Something made him relapse.
But the
He
thing
has-
is, well, yes, him, but also he lost his job. And why did he
Exactly,
lose
but
his
like,
job?
because
Because
of
of
you.
the insurance.
That's what I want
And
to
why did the
say.
insurance go?
Jimmy,
I hate this whole thing.
Like,
I just hate this whole thing.
In every way you look at it, like Jimmy's gonna blame himself.
let's just go home.
The boss says he's gonna want the windbreaker.
Has he quit?
Yeah, maybe he can work 2 jobs at the same time.
This is the hose they made.
Oh yeah,
How did she get so big?
literally, she looked like this.
Yeah.
I wish someone didn't tell me the fact. I didn't fucking even think about it, but they will never know what happened to him. I wish someone didn't tell me that. Because now that's all I think about. They'll never get closure. What a horrible thing.
Howard, I think you should talk to him.
I think you should talk to him.
I don't know.
I think Howard might say it's my fault or
Howard.
something. I don't know.
Jimmy, I'm so sorry to bother you with this.
I heard.
Or like something about a funeral.
Yes, we wanted to get Chuck's obituary into the paper before the service. Charles Lindbergh.
McGill, a towering figure in the Albuquerque legal community who built one of the leading law firms in the Southwest, was taken from this world tragically and suddenly last week,
Charles graduated valedictorian from Francis Xavier High School at the age of 14.
making him the youngest graduate in the history of that school.
Charles was known for his precise.
Clear arguments and his profound devotion to the highest ideals of the law.
Followed in Charles' footsteps.
Does he have a history of cardiac issues?
He has a history of being an asshole.
That you said at the same
Did
time. I already think he said the same thing.
Oh fuck.
Oh, we are
Go ahead
going
and
with
love this if you'd like to follow.
He makes me proud.
You look at the other direction.
Don't even look at him, Gus. Let him be.
Literally. Listen to me, boy. Ignacio. Go to car. Go sit in the car and drive in the other direction. Or did he throw the pills in that? Or does he want to throw the pills in that?
See, this might not go well. This might not go well. You have to open the fucking bottle.
And
That's
there
not gonna
is-
fall through. Oh, it's open.
There is a hole. There is a...
wants to see you.
Can you put them somewhere at least?
Just like fucking push them into the Los Pollos. I mean, no,
I
don't.
don't think that's a good idea.
Why don't you just say it's my pills? I mean, that's not gonna fly, I guess. What the fuck are you looking at him for, like that? Why you all want
doubting
to
him?
talk to him?
Literally, why is
Well,
anybody
maybe
doubting?
maybe because like yes, his father was supposed to be in the deal, and so he would want to kill him. I don't know.
He had a heart attack.
Exactly. How would my boy do
Literally,
that?
why
I
would
mean,
I-
he did do
Why
it. but, like,
are you
how would
doing
he?
that?
He's not
Call
a
him by
fucking
his
animal.
name.
He's not a fucking animal. They have no fucking respect, these people.
Ignacio, get the fuck away from this
A
business.
ti te conozco,
What else?
No lo conozcas.
What do you want? What's the problem?
pero a ti no. El territorio de Salamanca casi queda el territorio de Salamanca. Nada cambia.
Okay.
Boy, oh my god, let's
But
get you a
like,
new
I'm
identity.
afraid because I feel like Gus knows something.
Gus
Las
knows
cosas podrían ir
Doubts
muy bien para
something.
ustedes.
Muy bien. Let's get Ignacio and his father fake identities to get him out of here.
Siempre ha sido un problema. Alguien se moverá contra los Salamancas. Lo que trae la guerra.
We're talking about fucking
Lo que trae
Walter.
el caos. Lo que trae
Muerte.
la DEA.
DDA!
Here comes Hank.
Now when Gus comes. That's right, boy. You destroyed all the evidence right now.
You did good, but Gus still knows.
Same time, how? Literally, he's not.
I don't know, I swear to god, he has a sixth
I
sense about
agree,
these
but
things.
like, realistically, he should.
Oh, fuck off!
Okay,
Who are these people?
this is the last time, so watch.
Thanks, Dad.
Are you like in the drug business?
I was looking
So
for.
Mom knows where you are.
Is your car gonna explode now? Who are you?
No, car trouble. It's probably just a dead battery.
What are you looking for?
No, I know.
This is stressing me out. Who the fuck are you? What am I watching? Did we steal something from someone?
What are you gonna see? Some.
Floor supervisor? Okay,
Nah,
magic.
Mike.
I mean, you do look. I mean, you're both bold, I guess. Have that going for you.
He could kick you before you saw him.
But like this place doesn't look like.
Doesn't look so big that you wouldn't
Yeah.
recognize your co-workers.
Yeah.
A street fight.
Do you have a gun?
I'm sorry?
Does Bruce Lee have a gun? Because if he doesn't, it's Ali in 3 minutes or less.
See? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Hey, hold up, wait.
Who the
wait.
fuck are you?
Did you sign Tina's birthday card?
Who the fuck is Tina?
Would you mind?
Not at all.
Happy birthday, Tina.
From Mike.
I will be ecstatic if Mike signed my birthday card.
All I'm saying is if
He's just going.
No, they really have no security whatsoever in this place. What is he doing? Is he like
Literally, I don't
making
even know
sure
what
this
he's
is gonna be like
Yeah, secure
safe?
job.
Like making sure that there's no way for this operation to fail.
really bold. This
Guys
is
running.
really fucking bold.
May I ask why none of you guys are wearing a lift belt? Lift belt. Oh, we don't usually. That's what you're doing. You go to the equipment room, you get lift belts and gloves. Hey, hold up! Shut it down! Shut it down!
So you can just like walk in and start giving orders, and no one will fucking know. Temporary pass.
Is this guy came to work? Because like
Well, yeah.
when you think about it, that's what I wanted to say. When you think about it, why wouldn't he just like?
Well, yeah, I was like,
cab
why
and
wouldn't
go
you
to
get?
work?
I always forget that Americans don't have really like a good system for like public transport. I was like, get on the fucking bus.
Well, yeah, exactly. They can take you Uber or
I
something.
think this belongs to you.
I think Uber existed in 2003.
Really? Taxi.
Where did you find it?
Around my neck.
I need to talk to your manager.
I waltzed through security with someone else's ID.
Yeah.
Nobody gives me a second.
Honestly,
look.
no one gave a fuck.
When the rightful owner shows up, there's no facility-wide badge check. I find access doors left unlocked or propped open, passwords written on Post-it notes. Warehouse workers are using pen and paper instead of electronic inventory devices, which leaves you wide open to pilfering. You got duplicate routing numbers on cargo. Going into the trash.
Is he doing a job that
Yeah, I mean,
he-
he is a security, so this is his job.
Being driven
Yeah.
at unsafe
This would be a
speeds.
great job
Yeah.
for him.
Wait, disregarding safe.
Hold on. Who are you exactly?
Ermintrout, security consultant.
I don't know anything about a security consultant.
It's not like you know anything about it.
Maybe you best call corporate.
He is just doing his job. I don't want to see this.
Security consultant. Oh. Honestly, I feel sorry for Kim as well. She wants to be there for him, and literally,
You can't. I
She-
mean,
I don't even think she knows how.
well, I don't think there's like a way.
Well, I feel like you could be there for someone, but like
Who's sitting there?
this is difficult. Okay. Oh fuck.
How? Is he gonna
I
say
think
it's
he's gonna-
because I fired
Well,
him
please don't.
because
Tell you
of...
the truth
Oh,
about
fuck
Chuck.
off. I wish I was
Please
that.
don't.
I wish
Why
I was
are you
that.
saying this to him? He's gonna now
He
hate
was
him.
living in that house without electricity for the better part of 2 years. He knew how to use those lanterns. He was careful. I saw it. I know you did too. There was never a problem. I don't think what happened was an accident.
Kim knows it. I think he knows it.
But I don't think he knows about the
You probably heard
insurance.
Chuck was retiring from HHN.
I want this so fuck.
That's not the truth. The truth is that we had a disagreement, and I pushed him out. The fact is, he started getting better after that. He took more of an interest in the firm, he came to work, we could leave the lights on. He was improving until the thing with the insurance, so it wasn't the bar hearing.
The insurance?
It was a ridiculous thing. I should have just let it go. I mean, God knows he's done enough for me. But he kept pushing, and I got my back up.
What about the insurance?
It was our malpractice insurance. They found out about Chuck's condition and raised our rates. Chuck went ballistic. He wanted to go to war. I drew a line. He wouldn't back down. So I forced him out.
I'm terrified.
It never occurred to me that I could hurt him. He always seemed so strong. But he wasn't. I think he did what he did because of me.
Well, Howard, I guess that's your cross to bear.
This is it. That's it.
Look at her go. So I'm gonna make some coffee. Anyone want some?
Are they fucking kidding me? Literally the same scene. I'm fucking shocked, honestly. Am I more shocked with well, Howard, that's your cross to bear, or am I more shocked to the whistling? The same thing that Walter did? Fucking same thing?
The whistling. Walter's whistling was there to show you how much he is actually cold.
Yeah, I think the scene was there to show you what is happening actually at that point.
Well, I mean, I think it's there to show you that's it. Like, he is shut down now. And,
yeah, he is. Because that scene was there to either break him or to make him Saul.
I think
when Howard told him that he's gonna... that he is the reason, and he told him everything about insurance, every other person would break there. He's realizing at that point that he's the one who basically, I mean, not killed, but like basically caused his brother to kill himself. Yeah. And I think he just shut down there. Yeah. He just completely shut down. I mean, he said, well, Howard, that's your cross to bear. Got up, went to make coffee and start whistling.
I mean, you can see Kim's face.
Kim was like, fucking shocked. Kim was fucking shocked. Was like, even Kim didn't expect that. And like I said, Kim knows him the best.
I mean, I think they did it perfectly. I mean, we were discussing this at the beginning, that like he might, like that this is gonna be the thing that pushes him to become Saul. Which makes sense, because like I could never understand in my mind like how he gets pushed so far, because like sure, Jimmy's always been Slippin' Jimmy and all that, but like the thing in Breaking Bad is very far. Like it's not petty small criminal things, like it's a big deal. And I never really understood how he could cross into that line in the amount of time they were about to be seeing him. But of course, with Chuck's death, like that's it. That's my explanation. Like I don't need more explanations. I guess we're going down that direction. I think it was perfect the way they did it, because throughout the entire episode, Jimmy has just been really... He was like keeping to himself and like processing the death of his brother, and like, but he was still, how do I say it? Like he was still there, because he didn't understand. He didn't know that he is the one that is actually, let's say, to blame. Like sure, I assume that he has felt guilt throughout the entire time, because of his relationship with his brother that is now never gonna be able to be fixed. I mean, even if Chuck was alive, it might have never been able to be fixed, but now that he's dead, that door is forever closed, and you will never know that, like, you'll never know if there was a chance for them to be good again. And now I think just hearing that it was about the fucking insurance that Jimmy just did in that moment out of rage, being petty, because like he was losing his insurance and then he was blaming Chuck, and he just did it. And it's the same thing that always happens. Like he does a thing not really understanding what the severity of the consequences of that choice could be. Like of course he didn't think that this was ever going to lead to Chuck's death. He would have never done it if he thought so. And now he has to live with it forever. The way that he's going to deal with it is just becoming worse. Just becoming the worst version of himself that he can become. Becoming what Chuck always expected him to become, and embrace the Saul in him. And it's just sad, actually. It's just very, very fucking sad, because the ending of season 3 and the beginning, you can see like Jimmy is going down the right path. Like he corrected his mistakes with Mrs. Landry and all that, but to the detriment of him. Like he's not getting the money right now, and
he's looking for a job.
Like I have been the entirety of season 3, I'm just like, Jimmy, find a fucking job, and there he was just looking for jobs, which I didn't even see what he was crossing. Like he was crossing basically anything that he could be doing while this year is up. Like this could have really just been him becoming better and trying to be good. And now we will never know, because this thing has happened. And like maybe he could have maybe changed. He could have maybe, again, we will fucking never know.
Honestly, we even talked about that millions times, like how Jamie is gonna go and become Saul. Is he gonna? And then we thought that maybe with the lawsuit and all of that, the Chuck is gonna win, and Jimmy's gonna be suspended. That's how he's gonna become, like, that's how being angry at Chuck is gonna push him to start working with the criminals. Because before that, like when the show started, we did not know enough about Jimmy. When we talked in the beginning, like we thought he's gonna be thrown into that world, but like we immediately became aware that Jimmy is not the type of person that's gonna be thrown into that world. He's gonna choose to go into that world. But at the same time, when you see the way he's going and he's becoming Saul, it's so fucking sad. It's not like he wanted this, you know.
Yeah.
He was really doing good, but
I mean,
like
it
now...
makes I like this storyline better because in my mind, there was never like a good enough reason that I could understand for him going so far into that criminal world. Like your brother doesn't accept you, and so like I don't think that is a good enough reason for you to go and become who you became. But like seeing that it's coming from a place of like
guilt.
Yeah, guilt and just a thing that you can never fix it, and it's a horrible thing to deal with. But it makes more sense to me that's what actually, like, let's say, pushes him. Because, like, yes, he has made his choices and he will still make his choices. Even the death of his brother doesn't give you the right to not right, but, like, let's say doesn't justify your future actions. But to me, it does explain them in a way that I can understand and I can sympathize with him, which is important to me. That I could just understand why he's doing it, and I just feel sad about the whole situation. I cannot believe that Chuck is gone. He was like such a big part of the show. Like I can really not believe that he is dead. And again, I just felt really sad when they were talking about Chuck's life. Like I feel sad for Jimmy, but I also feel sad for Chuck. Like they were talking about how he graduated high school at 14. How? Like, that's when we enrolled into high school. Yeah, how the fuck did you finish it at 14? He was really...
Makes sense. Everything that Howard said about his life, everything makes sense. That's what
Chuck
has been trying to do his entire life, to make his father proud of him and to be the best he could possibly be. Like, the best man he could possibly be.
And he was so impressive. Like, he was incredibly smart. It just showed me how much actually we didn't even know about Howard, about Chuck. He created a lot of charities. He was very passionate about education. So I was like thinking, we simply don't know a lot about Chuck past the things we've seen with his mental illness.
I mean, he was always passionate about finishing honorable, like, law school, like not...
Yes, but I'm just saying, just because like his entire...
personality here was about...
Well,
Chuck,
yes, it was...
Jimmy.
But yes, Jimmy, but like it was also so overshadowed by... his mental state. Hearing them speak now about him, just about his life, like in general, and it's like it's a person that we didn't meet in Chuck. Everything that we have seen has been that like resentment with Jimmy and him trying to deal with his mental health and just like never addressing it properly.
In the beginning, when the episode started, honestly, I didn't know how Jimmy's gonna like react to all of that. Like, yes, we talked about that he's gonna shut down and all of that, but when I saw him, when him and Howard called and him and Kim went to the house, I thought, like, how are you not gonna break, you know? How are you gonna shut down at this point when you see the entire house burned down? I mean, you know that your brother is dead, but like, makes sense when he realized that he's actually the one to be blamed for all of that.
I think early on they figured out that this was like that Chuck killed himself, because Jimmy said he was fine 5 days ago, and then now all the electronics are like out. So like it made sense that he had a breakdown. And so again, I know like Chuck knows.
He said something triggered it, like
and he didn't know what triggered it. Then he found out that like partially it was him as well. Partially,
but
a lot
line,
of it.
Just that line, well, Howard, that's your cross to bear, while Howard is crying. Howard honestly reacted the way I thought he would react, the way I think any human would react when they are feeling guilty about the death of their loved ones, you know, like I feel like even when you have less to blame yourself
you're
for,
gonna blame
you're
yourself,
gonna
definitely.
find something to blame yourself for, because like
Yeah.
you're grieving. But Howard had a lot to blame himself for, because like technically he could see how he's the reason for Chuck's death, because like he didn't, just like he said, I never thought he seemed strong. I never thought that this would break him and influence him the way it did. He was crying and all of that, and you can see a switch in Jimmy's eyes at that point.
Well, the second that he realized it's me. And like, how could you ever, like, even when we watched that scene happen, like when Jimmy said it, the insurance thing, you would have never thought that the outcome of that, that the consequence of that was gonna be the death.
I mean, the thing is, that's probably, in my opinion, one of the worst things. One of the things that I was the most mad at him at that point, because before that I could realize, I could understand everything Jimmy did and why he did it, even though like I thought a lot of them were horrible actions, you know, towards his brother, but like I could understand it completely. Because it was never one-sided. It was always both-sided, with Chuck being horrible to Jimmy and Jimmy being horrible to Chuck. But at that point, he didn't have to do it. You know, he was just angry, and just didn't think twice about it, and just didn't care to think twice about it. And now he's gonna have his brother's death on his conscience for the rest of his life.
Yeah, I mean, that was the episode. Like the culmination of that episode was Jimmy. Like nothing working for Jimmy. Like he was really down on himself, and then he did that thing out of pure anger, because he was like, I'm at rock bottom, I don't care now, you deserve to be hurt with me as well. And he did it.
Chuck wasn't hurt enough in the episode before that.
And like he did it, and just the fucking consequences of their actions,
honestly fucking horrible.
They really just, I mean, when you think about it, they really did, you know, break him down. But I like, it's so sad, because even after the trial, which I thought was like horrifying, Chuck started to get better. Like that's when he was starting to try to get better. And just that small fucking insurance thing that I thought would like amount to nothing. I was like, this is so fucking petty, Jimmy. Like why was this necessary to happen? Like you didn't have to do it. And like I could never fucking believe that is gonna be the thing that's gonna start this domino effect and kill Chuck. Like, I mean, and bring to Chuck killing himself.
Also, what I'm very interested to see is how Jimmy and Kim's relationship is gonna progress from now on. Because, like, in my opinion, this is the first time we really do see Saul in him, you know? I think this is the becoming of Saul or whatever. And I'm very interested in how this is gonna progress and how this is gonna...
Well, now, because Jimmy has starting to basically shut down, I just think it's gonna be very hard for Kim to be able to...
Understand.
Like, no, not understand, but just like break through. I think she understands, but there is nothing that I don't think there is anything that she could do at this point, because a lot of it's on Jimmy. Like you can't.
But I don't know what Jimmy's
Kim
gonna
can't
do
save him from himself.
Because I don't know what Jimmy's gonna do right now. He's not a lawyer. What is he gonna do?
That's the thing. He's now just gonna start accepting. He's gonna start doing jobs that are more of Saul's territory now, because he's not gonna care. Like he's just gonna embrace that part of him.
But honestly, I didn't think that Kim and Jimmy are gonna go like this now, but I can not see it.
God, this season, I swear this season's gonna be heavy. I'm not seeing a silver lining here. But that's it about Jimmy and Chuck. I can't, like, every time I ever talked about him, it exhausted me, and I was just making me even more sad. Besides that,
honestly, I forgot that something happened besides that.
Well, I mean, everything else was minuscule in comparison. But, like, let's say for Mike...
I mean, yeah, I think because of
Mike was doing his job. Mike was doing his job as security consultant. And honestly, they fucking need a security consultant. You fucking signed a birthday card. How? What? Literally no one fucking pays attention. And honestly, they have security risks. And I mean, what do they actually do? It's transport, right? But that could be a fucking dangerous thing. They should have better security for that, regardless.
And now they have security consultant.
And honestly, he is great at this. If you could just do this and get paid a ton of money, I would love that for you. But, you know, again, a useless desire of mine. I can't even talk about it.
We also had Ignacio. I don't know what Gus is gonna do. I kind of feel Gus is gonna.
I think
Ignacio
Gus
to work
might.
for him. I don't know.
I think Gus might, because like now he has this over Ignacio.
Yeah, he's gonna make it big.
And so like if he needs something, because Ignacio is with Salamancas.
Yeah.
So like he could be a spy on the inside
that's
for
what
Gus.
I think as well.
I think that could be happening just because again Gus has this to hold over him, and it's not like Gus is gonna like kill him now for doing this to Hector. Hector does survive, so maybe Gus is gonna be like, it's a good thing Hector survived, because if you didn't, I would have killed you, because I mean Hector is my kill to have, and it wasn't your kill to have. I guess it was, what a horrible thing actually. It was kind of Walter, but like it was Hector choosing to kill himself
and bring
Gus down with him.
Yeah.
It's because I don't want Hector to get any type of win.
Yeah.
I think he's a horrible human.
Yeah.
I don't want him to get any type of
and
win.
And he got his one.
And he got it like at the last moment. He got a fucking dick, and I hate that.
Me too.
Because what a fucking horrible person. Do you know what I was like thinking? How this story ends. I was imagining how I would want this story to end in the beginning. Seeing him, I now think like Jimmy in the beginning, black and white, when that whole scene was happening. I just think it was to make us as paranoid as Jimmy feels.
Yeah.
Like I don't think that was anything.
So
I mean,
well.
he did say see the Albuquerque, so that immediately triggered him, but like the guy could just be from fucking Albuquerque, you know. I don't think anything is coming out of that. I just think it's to show us how Jimmy is now living, how he has to live because of this entire thing. Like he has to live in constant fear and constantly looking behind his back, waiting for the police, waiting for the fucking cartel, waiting for anyone. I think it did a great job because I was feeling so fucking uneasy. The way I want the show to end, like Jimmy now in the future, he decides to maybe under his fake name go back to law, but just like small time law, like maybe again helping elderly people or something. And he opens a small office, and then like last scene, knock knock, who's there? It's Kim. And then the show ends. Because then you kind of give me, it's a hopeful ending. Like it's a hopeful ending because I can't do tragedies. Like look, I don't think so. I just don't want to do tragedies.
I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna end in tragedy because like Saul does end up living like this for a few years. I don't know how long, you know, and without Kim. So honestly, I think at the end, I don't know if he's gonna have a good job. I have no idea if he's gonna have to live by his fake name his entire life. Maybe.
Well, he has to.
Yeah.
I mean, the police is looking for him otherwise, so he has to live by his fake name.
I just hope that he and Kim are gonna have a happy ending, and that Kim is gonna continue working and be successful. I'm more hoping here for Kim's happy ending than Jimmy's.
I guess we'll all see together. This is gonna be the first time that we can read your like speculations about the end. I mean, when we get to when we catch up. Before then, don't tell me anything what you think was gonna happen. But then we can all make speculations together. That's it.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you very soon.
Bye.
Bye.